my great friend Chris Cuomo. Chris, I love the concept of your show, Cuomo Primetime. I love the concept of getting to the truth. And the one thing that's really impressed me about you, you're considered one of the world's great interviewers, is your focus on listening. Not so much your focus on guiding them, but listening to them. Everyone listening to us could stand to be a better listener. I can, you can, we all can. What are some tips you have for maybe just the viewers here to help everybody be a better listener?
First problem is preconceived notions. People often listen through filters. They're listening for something specific. They're listening to be resistant to or have acceptance of something that's said. Listening is about being open. And the second part about listening that I think people forget is full contact. Look when you listen. Consider when you listen, because how someone communicates goes well beyond the verbiage. You know, because somebody could be feeding you a line and their face will betray it, but their words will not, their tone will not. You have to be open, you have to be locked in, and you have to be on all points of contact about listening. It's the most neglected thing. You know why, Marshall? Because listening's not about us in our minds. No, I want to talk. You finished talking so I can talk now so we can be equal. Whereas, as we all know, all our mothers told us the same thing. You don't learn when you're talking. You learn when you're listening.
You know, it's interesting. In my courses, I teach something called feed forward. In feed forward, you learn to ask for ideas, listen, and just say thank you. You can't reply. You can't argue. You can't complain. You just say thank you. In one of my classes, there was a man that said, and what you said reminded me of it. He said, you know, I listen better in this exercise than I almost ever listened in my life. I asked him why. He said, normally when others speak to me, I'm so busy composing my next comment to prove how smart I am. I'm not really listening, I'm composing. The irony, he was a scientist with a Nobel Prize.
Whoa.
Yeah, a man with a Nobel Prize in a management class, worrying about sounding smart. You know what I said? You got one Nobel Prize. You might not win two. It's okay. Let's just be declaring victory here. That's good enough. One Nobel Prize. The point, though, is even this person with that extremely positive background, still worried about sounding smart and composing those comments in our head. And as you said, when we can get out of that need to prove how smart we are, listen to the other person, and fight that urge to compose our own thoughts while they're speaking, we're going to be a better listener.
Feed forward is the right phrase also. Some of the best questions, the shortest ones. Somebody says something, why? Such as, and then. And you keep them going and you're absorbing more and more.
Thank you.
Thank you.